Welcome to Chisholm Trail 61. Today we're going to be doing a carnival favorite. You know it's carnival time, and one of the biggest sellers at the carnival is funnel cake. And today we're going to be doing the funnel cakes. I'm going to show you how I do them 4 different ways, regular and deluxe. I'm going to show you how to do that coming up right now. Okay, first thing we're going to need for our funnel cakes there is in the bowl here. We have 2 3/4 cups of whole milk. And to that, I've got just two large eggs here in this bowl. I'm just going to give them a little bit of a whisk before I add them into my milk there. We're going to add these to our milk. Just dump them around and get them in our milk there. We're going to set that out of the way. And then here we have a half a stick or 4 tablespoons of butter that we've melted. We're going to just add it while we're whisking because we don't want our butter to lump up on, you don't sort of temper it, then it can get cold and it'll lump up on you. So we want to be stirring while we add our butter there. Set that out of the way. And then we have 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract we're going to add. We're going to give that a good stir. Now we're just going to set this over out the way for just a second. And then in this bowl, we got 3 cups of all-purpose flour. And to that, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of sugar. That's just the regular white granulated sugar. We have 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And we have 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And we're just going to sort of sprinkle that in on top of our flour there. Set that over. And what we're going to do, we're going to sort of shake that off. And we're just going to whisk this together. Get this mixed in good together. This recipe that I'm giving y'all will make about 10 normal size funnel cakes. I mean, you can get more if you make the little mini funnel cakes. You can get less if you make great old big funnel cakes. But the normal size funnel cake, about a 6-inch funnel cake, 5 to 6-inch funnel cake, it'll make about 10 of them. That ought to be good. And we're going to pull our milk mixture back over. And what we want to do, we're going to add this flour mixture to it, but we're going to add it in about thirds. In other words, we're going to only add about 1/3 of it at a time. We don't want to just dump it all in there. We're going to add about 1/3 of it in, and we're going to whisk it up good. The reason we're doing it this way, we want to make sure we don't have any lumps in it. Because let's face it, ain't nobody wants lumps in their funnel cake. And then we're going to add us about 1/3 more. And 2, this way, you can sort of adjust your consistency of it as you go. Now it needs to be a little runny type, but it doesn't need to be where it just pours like water. It has to have a little bit of thickness to it to stay together. But you want to be able to, pour it easily without it, just coming out in spurts, and breaking in two. And then we're going to dump the rest of it. Now over on the stove, I got about 1.5 inches of vegetable oil heating up. We need to get our oil to 350 degrees. That's about the temperature you want it. It's right around 350 degrees. So I've got some heating while I'm doing this here, so that by the time we get down here, it should be pretty close to being at 350. I didn't turn it up real high. I got it like on a medium because I don't want it to get too hot while I do this. But you can see the consistency that we got there. That's about what we want. So now we're going to move over to the stove and we'll be right back. Okay, our oil's up to about 350 degrees. And what I got here, I got just a small funnel. Got about a 3/8 inch opening on it. What I like to do, I like to just put my finger over the funnel and give me a big tablespoon and just dip me about 3 or 4 tablespoonfuls in my funnel while I'm holding the end shut. Just like that, hold your end shut, then get over my oil and just start and just let it drizzle and run around. And what you want to do, you want to just go around with it and just make different patterns. Just go in a circle and in a zigzag motion, round and around. It don't take just a couple of minutes for these to cook. Now, what you want to do, like I said, you want your grease about 350 degrees. And then you want to just let them cook until they start turning brown on the outside. Let that off, and I'm going to set that right up there. Like I said, you get your grease at 350 degrees, it won't take but just a couple of minutes for them to cook. You'll start seeing some brown around, and you'll know it's time to turn. Good old funnel cakes. You know it's fair time, and the fair, our fair, county fair, is going to be in town this coming week. Made me think about funnel cakes. Funnel cakes is the #1 food item, you know, sold at county fairs and things like that. Now I got my oven set probably on about medium, just a little bit above medium, because temperature is going to drop some whenever you pour your funnel your flour mixture in there. So you want to let it get about, like I said, 350 degrees, because it'll drop down to around 3 to 325. And once you cook one, before you start another one, you want to let your temperature get back up again, because if you don't, it's going to just steadily drop down. You can see it's floating there. I got just about an inch and a half of oil in there, something like that, you know, about like so there. Not a whole lot of oil in there. It's a really simple, fun treat. I like to jazz mine up a little bit. I'm going to show you the regular funnel cake here, and then we may jazz a couple of them up for you. Show you what I like to do with them. Man, ain't nothing like a funnel cake, is there? Well, yeah. I don't remember if I told you or not, but this batter mixture that I give you, the recipe I'm giving you, should make about 10 of these funnel cakes. Of course, I'm not going to cook all 10 of them today. I'm just going to cook 3 or 4 of them today, and then we'll do the others another day. All right, just pick it up and just flip it over like so. When you start seeing that brown, you can see how that side there looks brown. Just give it a minute or 2 on that side. I might see it better if that light wasn't on that stove. Well, you can tell it's a little bit better like that. Anyway, just give it a minute or 2 on that side to cook. Now, the original funnel cakes was served on a paper plates myself. I just get me a plate and I put a double liner of paper towels on it, and I put all my funnel cakes on there, and then I just take them off and put them on a regular plate to serve them. You can get the paper plates if you want to. I don't see no reason to buy paper plates for them, but you know, if that's what you want, then go for it. I want to take a peek here and see. We let it go for just a minute longer there. Not much longer. It's just about ready. Like I said, we're going to show you just a plain funnel cake the way they're finished and topped here. And then we're going to show you, hopefully we can show you a couple of deluxe versions of a funnel cake also. That ought to be just about good enough. You don't want to cook them until they're hard. You know, a funnel cake ain't supposed to be hard. You want to just let a little bit of your grease drain off, and then set it on your plate. And that's what it looks like that. Now, what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to cook 4 or 5 of them here, 3 or 4 or 5, something like that. And I'm going to bring you back once I get them cooked, and we'll dress them up. I'll show you how to finish them off. Okay, we got our funnel cakes made now. We got 3 of them made here, and in case you're wondering, I told you to make about 10. We got a whole lot of batter left over, but what we're going to do, you see we got a cover on it. We're going to just stick it in the refrigerator, and we'll use it over the next 2 to 3 days. It'll still be good for a couple of days in the refrigerator, so you don't have to worry about that. So once you get your funnel cakes made, and they get a little bit let them sit and cool for just a minute. You want to just douse them real good with powdered sugar. And I mean, don't skimp on it. You want to douse them good. So, now, if and you want just the original funnel cake, that's it right there. You would stop right there if you're looking for just the original funnel cake. That's an original funnel cake. But remember, I told you I like to spruce them up a little. Well, here we have some vanilla ice cream. We're going to just get us a scoop of it here, or 2 or 3 or however many we need. We're going to put us a scoop of ice cream on there. Now I've let my ice cream sit out just a little bit here and soften some. We're going to put a couple of scoops of ice cream on there. Matter of fact, we just go ahead and put a couple scoops of ice cream on all of them while we're doing it. That way we can set our ice cream over out of the way. And it don't have to be perfect or anything like that. But you want to get you a couple of scoops. And whenever you're doing your funnel cakes, don't worry about, when you're cooking them, if you have a little hole left in your funnel cake when you use your batter up in your skillet. Because as they cook, they'll spread and they'll fill in them holes. So we got us a couple of scoops of ice cream there. What we're going to do next, we got our whipped topping here. And we're just going to put us a couple of dollops of whipped topping on each one of them, like so. And then on this one here, I got me some M&Ms. I'm just going to sprinkle me some M&Ms around on it. It doesn't matter if they go on your plate and stuff. It'll be fine. Put some M&Ms on it. And then I got some strawberry topping here. I'm just going to put me some strawberry topping around on it. Just sort of drizzle me some strawberry topping around. Man, you talk about good. Look at all that goodness. And how much of this you want, you can use for yourself. All right, then on the next one over here, this is my M&M special here. On the next one here, we got some graham cracker crumbs. We're just going to sprinkle us some graham cracker crumbs around on it. We got us some chocolate graham crackers that we just crumbled up. You know, get some bigger pieces in. We're going to put some of them in there. Sprinkle some of them bigger pieces around. And then here, we got some chocolate syrup. We're just going to cover it, go over it with a chocolate syrup. And yeah, you guessed it. This is my s'mores M&M. I mean s'mores funnel cake. We got to put our marshmallows on it. Put us just a few of them on top there. And then we're going to put us one big marshmallow right in the middle. Then on the last one, but not the least one, what we're going to do, we're going to just leave it like it is, but we're going to put the strawberry topping on it. Spread it all around there like so. You know, maybe somebody don't like the M&Ms or the s'mores, and you can leave just the strawberry on it, but I like to drizzle it with the chocolate. It sort of gives you like chocolate covered strawberries, and that's what we call this one, our chocolate covered strawberry funnel cake. And there you have it, 3 different ways you can fix funnel cakes. Hey, 4 actually if you count the original. If you would, give our video a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you do. We appreciate all of you take time every day to watch our videos. Funnel cake regular and 3 different deluxe funnel cakes. Hey, we'll see you on the next one.